Imagine a system so powerful, it didn't just help one person pay off a mountain of debt, but it's rooted in how Wall Street analysts restructure failing companies. This isn't about willpower, it's about a strategic financial stack. Today, we're revealing the debt stacking method, a hybrid approach that leverages behavioral psychology and cold, hard financial math to obliterate credit card, student loan, and personal debt in record time. We'll show you how to apply principles used by corporate turnaround experts to your personal balance sheet. Let's start with the core psychology. The classic debt snowballer method, popularized by Dave Ramsey, tells you to pay off your smallest debts first for psychological wins. The debt avalanche method, favored by mathematicians, says to attack the highest interest rate debt first to save the most money. Smart money doesn't choose one or the other, it stacks them. You create a priority list based on a hybrid score, a combination of the balance size and the interest rate. This creates a cadence of quick wins that maintain motivation while ensuring you're always making the mathematically optimal move next. Step 1 is your financial audit, just like a company would do before a restructuring. You need to know your enemy. Gather every statement, credit cards, student loans, car loans, medical bills. Create a simple spreadsheet or use a budgeting app. For each debt, list the total balance, the minimum payment, and most critically, the annual percentage rate or April. This is your cost of capital. Historically, carrying high-interest consumer debt has been one of the single biggest drains on household wealth, often outpacing even modest investment returns in the opposite direction. Now, implement the 3-tier budget overhaul. Think of your expenses like a company's P&L statement. Fixed costs, mortgage, car payment, insurance. Can you refinance? Negotiate? Variable necessities, groceries, utilities, gas. Can you use cashback cards strategically or reduce usage? Discretionary spending, subscriptions, dining, entertainment. This is your primary battlefield. Studies on the factor show that small, recurring leaks sink more financial ships than occasional large purchases. Plug these leaks to fuel your debt stack. To accelerate the stack, you need a capital injection. This is the side hustle stack. Allocate 100% of this extra income directly to your target debt. Look at the rise of the gig economy not as a side gig, but as a strategic, temporary capital-raising operation for your personal debt restructuring. Whether it's freelance work, ride-sharing, or selling unused items, this isn't forever, it's a targeted, time-bound mission to increase your debt payment velocity. Here's a pro move from corporate finance: negotiation. Companies in distress often negotiate with creditors for better terms, and you can too. Call your credit card issuers. Be polite but firm. Mention your good payment history and ask if they have any hardship programs or can lower your interest rate. Having a script based on your research into competitor offers can be powerful. According to a LendingTree study, a successful interest rate negotiation can save the average borrower hundreds of dollars in interest, which you can then redirect to pay down principal faster. Consolidation and balance transfer cards are tools, not solutions. A balance transfer to a 0% April card is like a company issuing new, lower-interest bonds to pay off older, high-yield debt. It's smart financial engineering if you have a plan to pay it off before the promotional period ends and if you don't rack up new debt on the old card. Debt consolidation loans can simplify payments, but watch for fees and ensure the new rate is truly lower. The trap is feeling debt-free because you moved money around without actually changing the spending behavior that got you there. Behavioral economics teaches us that celebration reinforces positive action. Each time you pay off a debt entirely, celebrate that micro-win. This releases dopamine, wiring your brain to associate debt repayment with reward. Update your tracking chart visibly. This process mirrors how successful investors track their portfolio's growth. It provides tangible proof of progress and builds the momentum needed to tackle the next, often larger, challenge. Finally, plan for life after debt. What will you do with all that cash flow once your monthly debt payments are zero? This is where smart money truly shines. Redirect those former payments immediately. The first destination should be building a robust emergency fund, your financial shock absorber. Then, begin funneling that money into wealth-building vehicles, your employer's 401k match, a Roth IRA, or a taxable brokerage account. You've just completed a personal leverage buyout of your own liabilities. Now it's time to start acquiring assets. Your debt is a financial instrument you once used. The stacking method is the strategic plan to retire that instrument. By combining psychological wins with mathematical efficiency, increasing your attack capital, and negotiating like a pro, you transform your financial trajectory. You're not just getting out of debt, you're conducting a masterclass in personal capital management. The ultimate smart money lesson? The same principles that build fortunes can be used to dismantle financial burdens. Link by calculated link.